there! Well, welcome to May Favorites. As always, I have beauty and lifestyle products to share with you this month. A few of the beauty products that I'm going to be sharing with you I am actually wearing right now, so let's just go ahead and dive in with those. So the first one is a favorite lipstick of mine this past month, and it's what I'm wearing today. This is MAC Fanfare. So here she is. This is just a really beautiful, sort of warm, pinky, I would say maybe it's a yellow-based pink. It's not really a coral, but it is a bright color. I love this one. I think it's neutral enough. I think I would put this in a neutral category. But here it is. I just think this is such a beautiful color. I actually got this with Back to MAC a couple of months ago, and I kind of set it aside and thought this is going to be a really great color to wear during the summer months. I do think it's versatile enough to probably wear all year, but it's just something that I was really looking forward to with all of my summer looks. So I have been reaching for this more often than not lately. And then I have another lipstick favorite to share with you. This is something else that I also seem to gravitate toward more this time of year, and this is Maybelline Pink Me Up. There is also another color in this line called Warm Me Up, and I think I wear that one more in the fall, but Pink Me Up I love this time of year for another bright summer pink. So let me swatch these side by side. So that is MAC Fanfare on top, and then that is Pink Me Up down here on bottom. These are both really creamy, nice formulas. Not too much slip, not drying in any way. The MAC is a creme sheen formula, and the Maybelline, this is from the Color Sensational line, I want to say. But they both are very, very comfortable on the lips. You can continue to reapply them throughout the day without having your lips dry out. So I absolutely love those. Okay, a couple other favorites are nail polishes. I just recently shared my 5 nail polish picks for summer. Were there 5? Or actually I think I added in 6 now that I think about it. I started off with 5 and then I couldn't narrow it down. So I will link to that video down below, but there are a couple of standouts. One of them is more of a standout for me, and then one was definitely a standout for all of you in the comments. The overwhelming winner for the favorite polish was definitely this one. This is Revlon Extravagant. This really caught my eye when I saw it. I actually picked it up at my grocery store. It is also what I'm wearing today. Really just sort of a beautiful metallic orchidy purple kind of color. It just seemed really special to me. I didn't have anything else even close to it. This you can actually, if you're in a hurry, get away with one coat. It's not thick, but it's very opaque. I usually do 2 coats, but I would say 2 thin coats is probably enough. You don't want to glob this on too much, but this is an excellent formula. It wears very well also. And then I think my favorite this summer, and one that I just probably is going to make it into my top 3 polishes of all time, this is Essie Hubby for Dessert. This does take a few more coats like a lot of the Essie polishes do, but this is just such a beautiful kind of a nude, but with a hint of lilac, a little something interesting, but it's so subtle and just beautiful and sophisticated, and I absolutely love this polish. I'm trying to have to keep myself from wearing this over and over again. I'm trying to make sure that I rotate through my polishes. This is the one that came out with the Essie Bridal Collection, so I'm not sure if it's permanent, but it is just a beautiful, gorgeous color. My next beauty favorite was a recommendation from Kate of the Small Things blog, and she talked about how good it is for your hair to use a satin pillowcase. So this is the one that she recommended. This was from Amazon, and the brand is Spa Silk. It says super smooth hair beauty pillowcase. So here's just a little cardboard packaging that it came in. I was actually surprised at how reasonable these were. I think I had it in my mind that these would be a little bit more expensive, but I want to say this was about $10 on Amazon, maybe up to $12 with shipping. But they had a lot of different color choices. I just thought the pink was really pretty, and it would definitely stand out amongst all my other linens, so I would know which one this was. But it has worked really well. I thought that it might be a little bit hot at night to sleep in. It's not. It's very comfortable. I can't say that it's made a huge difference in my hair because I haven't been using it very long, but it certainly is comfortable to sleep on. So if you were looking for something like this at a very reasonable price, I really enjoy this one. So thank you to Kate for that recommendation. A couple other old palette favorites of mine that I've brought back out, I've been wearing quite a bit this past month, are the Urban Decay Naked One palette and the Lorac Pro palette. So I have both of those here. I am wearing all colors from the Lorac Pro palette today. I will list those down below. I just haven't had a lot of new palette things that have really caught my eye lately. I haven't really had the interest to buy anything new, but some of the warm and bronzy colors from these two palettes have really been speaking to me lately. So I'll go ahead and talk to you about the look that I am wearing today. It has a combination of sable and gold here, and then also the nude and cream. So just a nice combination for a really beautiful summer bronzy look. And then something really simple for every day. This is a look that I used to wear a lot, and I've gone back to it now. I am wearing Naked, Buck, and Virgin for a very simple everyday look from the Urban Decay 1 palette. So it's kind of nice to go back and rediscover your old favorites and remember why you like them so much in the first place. Okay, one more beauty item that I wanted to share with you, and this is not a favorite, but it's not a fail. It's somewhere in between. It's just okay, so I thought I would share it with you anyway. I ran out of my beloved Lip Seal lip balm, and I couldn't find a replacement. They had the original formula, but not the Be Smooth version that I really wanted. So I tried to pick up something that I thought might be a good thing to have in the interim until I find it, and this is new. It is Blistex Ultra Rich Hydration. So let me go ahead and show this to you. It will kind of remind you of the Nivea packaging a little bit, and it's got a little moisturizing bead there down the center. I don't think there's any noticeable scent. Nothing, well, maybe it's a little bit of a sweet scent. It does remind me quite a bit of the Nivea, but it doesn't deliver on the way the Nivea feels on my lips. This has seemed not moisturizing, maybe not exactly drying, but I just didn't feel like it was anything super special. It's something I will finish, I will use up, but I wouldn't repurchase it. It is a dual layer balm. It says it deeply hydrates with 80% moisturizers, and I think this does have SPF 15 in it as well. So if we're going outside, I think it's something that I will use this summer for a little bit of sun protection, but it was just okay. So it might be worth giving a try if you can find it on sale or something, but it's not overwhelmingly good, but I thought I would share that anyway. Okay, now let's move into the lifestyle favorites, and as always I have quite a variety of things to share with you. The first thing isn't going to sound that all exciting on the surface, but it really is a great product. This is a new hand soap that I purchased. This is from Target. It's the Up&Up brand, and it is the Coconut Ginger Hand Soap. This smells delicious. This is such a great summer fragrance for all of your hand soaps around the house. I like to have the hand soaps that are in a separate dispenser, not necessarily the Bath & Body Works style plastic packaging that it comes in. So I like to buy soaps when I can and just refill them myself. And I find that a lot of those soaps are either sort of a creamy color or they're meant to be white, but they kind of have a bluish tinge to them, which I don't really like. So the first thing that I saw about this was that it was clear in color, so that caught my eye, so that it would look clear in my dispensers. But then I really love the fragrance of this. It is, just as the name would say, a coconut ginger combination. I think the ginger comes through a lot more, but it is so fresh for this time of year, and I really, really love it. We have almost gone through this, as you can tell, so we use quite a bit of it. Love it. I hope this is available all the time. All right, the next thing I wanted to share with you, and I think I talked about this on Instagram, so I wanted to follow up with you on it, but I always use the laundry scent beads. I absolutely love them, and I like to try different ones, but I picked up this one also at Target recently. This is the Downy Fresh Protect Active Fresh version. What this was a little bit different. Let's see what this one was supposed to do was to neutralize odors from your clothes and things like that. I have noticed that my husband and I wear a lot of the technical type fabrics, the moisture wicking fabrics, and they seem to really hold on to odors, especially when you perspire more this time of year. So I thought I would try this and see if it did more than just sort of mask the fragrance, if it actually seemed to refresh the clothes a little bit, and it really did. It worked very, very well. I bought this large size because it was on sale. There is the smaller regular size as well. And this neutralizing version came in this Active Fresh, and then there was another one with a green label. I can't remember the name of that one. But this did work very, very well. I would repurchase it. I thought it did a great job of removing all those fragrances, and nothing else had done that before, so I really do like those. Okay, the next favorite that I want to share with you is just a snack that I've really been enjoying lately. I love peanut butter ice cream, but I can't find it at my local grocery store. And it's something that sometimes I can get at a local, like a ice cream stand. They'll make peanut butter shakes and things like that. But I really wanted to have peanut butter ice cream at home. So this was a product that my mom had introduced me to a few months ago. And I had this idea that this would make a really great way to make my own peanut butter ice cream. So this is the PB2 powder. So this is just a ground peanut powder. Very simple ingredients. It's just made with roasted peanuts, sugar, and salt. That's it. So I will just take a couple scoops of vanilla ice cream and then take a tablespoon or two of this. The ice cream does need to soften up a little bit to be able to mix it in, but then I just take a couple spoons, sort of the backs of the spoons, sort of think like marble slab creamery style, and I just blend it together. And this makes like the best sort of creamy, smooth, moussey peanut butter ice cream. And I am eating it more than I care to admit, but I absolutely love it. It is such a good snack. So if you love that like I do, give that a try. You can also use this for a lot healthier things as well. You can put it in smoothies or wherever you would normally use peanut butter, but it makes a great ice cream. Okay, well, I have two more food favorites. Let's just go ahead and stay with those. So I love salsa. Chips and salsa is my favorite snack. I do prefer it fresh. I don't love the jarred salsas from the grocery store, but they are a quick snack. So I've been trying some different ones. And I found this one, and I'd not had this brand before, but I was really pleasantly surprised with it. So this is La Victoria. They have several different versions, but this one is specifically the Suprema salsa, and this is in medium. I would not say this is probably a really what I would consider typical medium heat. I think it's a little bit more mild, but what I really love about this is I don't like bell peppers, and a lot of the jarred salsas at the grocery store have bell peppers in them. So this one does not. This is very tomatoey, which I also really like about salsa. This one has very simple ingredients. It's got tomatoes, tomato puree, tomato paste, and Santa Fe chilies. This is also onion free, which I love onions, but if you don't, just something to be aware of. But I thought this was a really great salsa. So for a store-bought salsa, this is something that I would definitely repurchase. Okay, so another food product that I've been loving, this has been my go-to lunch lately. I talked to you a while back about how I tried out the Morningstar Farms Patties from a recommendation from Sandra at Sandra Walters USA or Makeup Lover USA. She talked about the buffalo chicken patties and different ones, and I started at those and I have worked my way down to these. These are the Asian veggie patties. Oh my goodness, these are so delicious. I will just microwave one of these. They're so quick. I think it's about 1.5 minutes from the microwave, and put them on a wheat bun. I'll keep a lot of wheat buns that I buy at Sam's in my freezer. I'll just take one of those out, thaw it out, pop one of these in the microwave, and it is such an easy, quick lunch. You can eat it with carrot sticks or potato chips or whatever you like, but it is just delicious, and I feel like I'm getting a good source of protein. This is 110 calories if you're interested in that, but I think these are fantastic. Every once in a while I do like to do a meatless meal, and these are my go-to. So I would not be without those, and occasionally they go on sale at my store, BOGO, so you can get a really good price on them. Okay, so I have one more favorite, and I guess I have two soaps this month, which I didn't realize, but I am a big fan of the Aveeno body wash, but it's a little bit expensive. It's something that I like to use, especially this time of year, because I tend to break out on my back and chest, especially as the weather warms up a little bit. That seems to get a little bit worse. So I love my creamier body washes like the Dove and Olay, but I can't use them every single day because it will cause my skin to break out. So I usually like to mix it in with an Aveeno body wash. Well, I ran out of that, and I was at my grocery store, and I thought, well, let me try something different, a little bit more affordable. So I saw this Ivory body wash. This is in the original formulation. I wouldn't say it smells exactly like the Ivory bars, but it does have a very typical Ivory fresh, clean scent. It's not overpowering. It doesn't really linger. It doesn't stay with you. This is a creamy formulation. I'm not going to be able to show you this, obviously, but it's not incredibly moisturizing, but it's certainly not drying either. I would say it's somewhere in between. But what I really love about it, that it's not breaking my skin out. It's a very simple, straightforward cleanser, and it's very affordable. There was also, I believe, an aloe version of this as well, but I really like it. You get a generous amount of product for the price as well, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. I think that I might switch to this from my Aveeno just because the Aveeno costs me a little bit more. I love it, but this is a great price, and it does the same thing for me. So those are all of my favorites for the month of May. I hope that you had a wonderful month, and I am looking forward to summer, and hopefully you are too. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.